Here, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, I wasn't even gonna go live, but there's been a lot of stuff going on. The base trenches is heating up, so we had to go live today. I'm gonna wait for you guys to come in here, answer the polls. You guys already know the deal. Hope you guys having a good Tuesday here. Let's check out some of these comments here. We live on Retake as well. See if Retake is live. Yeah, Retake is live right now. Everything is live. We're gonna kick it off here. Oh, why is Kick not live here? As you guys come in, don't forget to like the stream. Have you guys been in the base trenches yet? What you guys been doing? Let's check out these comments here. Green Bean, base is on fire. Yes, yes. EA verse, you guys. This is my secondary channel. You know, I had to comment that on the other channel. You guys go subscribe to that channel. I'm gonna show you guys. It's pretty much an educational channel for crypto right now. Dave P was good. How you doing? It's a nice little Tuesday. I won't even be on for too long because I've had a busy day. Rebel, yo, it was good. It was goody, everyone. So let's get into the intro quickly here. If you guys don't know, check out the Patreon group. We've been getting into some bangers. We've been killing it on base. You guys can see there's a discount for October right now. You guys can also go on to Patreon, see the posts we've been getting into in terms of plays. Zora, we've gotten into the Zora ecosystem. We've gotten into another play in the Zora ecosystem. Yeah, everything has just been hot right now. So you guys go check out the post there before you guys even sign up. Also check out the ebook, The Essentials to Mastering Tokenomics. This will help you guys pick out the next gem of your cryptocurrency portfolio. I just dropped the mic. 1 second. I just dropped the mic. Hopefully you guys can hear me still. All right. If you guys can hear me, let me know. Because the music just stopped somehow. I don't know if that's on me. If you guys can hear me, let me know. But yes, you guys go check out the ebook, The Essentials to Mastering Tokenomics. This will help you guys pick out the next gem of your cryptocurrency portfolio once you're able to understand market cap, FDV, circulating supply, narrative, vesting. All of that is important. So check that out. Links will be in the description and the comment section down below. Also, check out the block fit to get yourself some crypto apparel. And lastly, get yourself a Tangent wallet. Use code EverythingAltcoin. Save 10%. Right? Now, like I told you guys, I do have my secondary channel up here. We're going to start doing this. This was supposed to be a gaming channel at first. So I hid some of the gaming plays that we had up here. Basically, I was going to test out the crypto gaming plays up on here. So that's not a thing anymore, and we're off of gaming right now. So we're going to use this as an educational channel. You guys go subscribe to that. That will be in the links down below. And right now, you guys, this was for the Tangent. If you guys didn't know, I had a custom Tangent wallet. They sent me one. I'm trying to get an altcoin chaser Tangent wallet, so we'll see how that is going to go. Yeah, I was actually listening to the Twitter space here, a few Twitter spaces here. But Bitcoin, let's check out Bitcoin here before we get into everything. Bitcoin is at 112. Nothing too crazy. I actually thought we was going to see a more of a dump today, but it came down to like about 110. Which isn't too crazy. Hopefully this starts to recover very soon. We're gonna have Jay back on our channel, I think on Thursday. He's gonna give us his charting prediction. Right now, I'm still thinking we might be here at the bear trap. Who knows? But we'll see how things will play out very soon here. If you guys don't know, BNB actually did an airdrop, 45 million reload airdrop, and that was in partnership with 4Meme for their meme side of things. And there's been some things going on BNB right now. Seems like there's some FUD, some war. I don't know. Coinbase is getting involved. I don't know. I just seen it right before going live, so it seems like things is getting interesting on the BNB side. I don't know why y'all don't know too much. Y'all should come over to the base trenches. Now let's refresh this real quick. See what's the top gainers and losers today. What the hell? BNB Estetation Service. What is this? Up 51%. Knockchain up 164%. Yay Finance 238. 4 is up here. What else? It's nothing too crazy up here. The market has been a little choppy, but there's been some deals in the market as of right now. Been some good deals. I see some people in the comments right now. All right, so Dave, you can hear me. Good. I thought I hit something there. Crypto G was good. Welcome into the stream. Remember, as you guys come in, like this stream. Right now, Tao actually has had a nice little week. Seems like more people are starting to talk about Tau. Once you see once you see Alex Becker talk about Tau, yeah, more people's definitely gonna start talking about Tau. You see altcoin, what's this altcoin buzz here as well. There's a lot of people now talking about Tau as the leading AI play, but of course, a lot of people already knew this was going to be like the leading AI play for a while now. This is no secret right now. I'm still surprised this hasn't gone over 4 digits yet. So this is going to be one of those plays that's probably going to hit 4 digits if we get a very bullish market. We'll have to see how things go. 2x from here, we'll put it around a 900 price tag. That'll be about an 8.6 billion market cap. So that's pretty doable, man. That's pretty doable. But right now, I'm seeing BitTensor as a very good discount. Jay even brought up the subnets last week. I'm still not into the subnets just yet. Let me check out how the subnets are actually doing. Go check out the BitTensor ecosystem here. I got to get into the subnets here, but some are in green. You guys can see 32%, 34%. Yeah, some of these are in green. So I'm gonna have to get into this as of right now. I know Millie got some of the alpha for the subnets. He's been heavy on the subnets. I gotta get in there. I got to get in there. Now looking into the base trenches. Base trenches is heating up, guys. The base trenches has been lovely. Zora TV is leading the way right now as the top gainer for the trending past 6 hours. It is at 2.7 million market cap. We're going to talk about that. VPay on virtuals, we're going to talk about that. What virtuals has been doing is actually making a lot of sense. So we're going to have to talk about everything virtuals has been doing too. There's been some other plays. I see one comment up there. Sapien, yes, Sapien is up 55%. I told you guys cannot fade the co-founder of Base. You can't fade him. Another thing that's up is Noise. This thing, they're switching from creator capital markets to internet capital markets. We're also going to get into that one as well. And there's some other memes on here. Zorbi AI, this one we just got put on to by Alpha Juju in our Discord group here. This is like TikTok. They're bringing TikTok onto Zora platform as of right now. So yeah, the base trenches is getting hot. I hope you guys are in there. I want to check out what the poll is looking like. Hunter, Sapien, what's good? Yeah, Sapien is looking very good right now. Sapien is looking very good. See if there's anything on the retake side here. I got to keep an eye on retake as I always do. We're going to talk about retake as well because things going to get interesting when it comes down to retake. Let's look. What's this poll looking like? So it seems like you guys think that Zora's eco is going to give better gains than the virtual's eco as of right now. Oh, I thought that was going to be flip, to be honest. I thought that was going to be more so on the virtual side of things, but yeah, interesting, right? So yes, where are we right now? We talked about Sapien is up 43%. I think this got a lot of legs. A lot of people don't even know this has some legs in some ties to robotics. So I do believe this is going to go a lot higher. And of course, you guys already know it has the co-founder of Base behind it. So as more people start to pay attention to this one, yeah, this one's going to fly. It's been underrated for a little bit, undervalued, I should say, for a little bit. What was the past 7 days looking like for this? It got up to about under 10 cents. Not too bad. Pretty good discount that we had right there. I think this should go a lot higher. Now getting into virtuals, because virtuals, they just seem to always know how to work on different things. And what they've been talking about has made a lot of sense, but we're going to get into that. Right now, it is sitting at 82 cents. It did take a little tumble after that market crash, right? Yeah. From that market crash, from about $1 all the way down to, what was that, 67? So it's up a little bit, back up to 82 cents at a $536 million market cap, fully diluted valuation of $818 million. I can't even speak today. I was on some pre-workout. But all-time high was $5. Now they put out this post here. Sorry to disappoint, but agentic GDP is far more than just a launch pad, right? The GDP is the total economic value of our agents produce, trade, and circulate within the network. Now, when I read this, it started to make a little bit more sense because what they are building, what they have actually been talking about. You guys can see 9 months ago, from Bankless, they had this video here where they got interviewed. The co-founder got interviewed. You guys can see it right on the thumbnail. AI Agent Society. They talked about building basically countries of AI agents. On Solana is supposed to be one of their own country. Base is going to be their own country. I think they're going to expand to ETH with Iris and things like that. They're looking to just build out a bunch of AI agents. And I was in their Twitter space, and they was talking about kind of a layer 1, right, that they was going to build out. You guys can see here, these guys are talking about everything in this. I watched this whole thing, and I watched it again. So it's actually making kind of sense here. So now, first they're going to have their butler, right? The butler agent, which is going to be connecting their agents to billions of end users, starting with X, where anyone could tap into the general intelligence of the virtual agents network. Then 2, you're going to have ACP. This is what got me very bullish on to the next iteration of virtuals, enabling agent to agent specialization and value exchange, basically being able to pay each other, work with each other, right? And then now they're moving from Genesis to the Unicorn Launchpad. So they're going to be doing, we covered that the last live stream. I should cover it again in another video. This Launchpad is going to be different. No more points, no more point system. So that's good. Now 4 is the redacted, the 4th pillar that will close the loop. I think that is the layer 1 that kind of was hinted at this previous Twitter space that I was in. I don't know if it's going to be true. I don't know if they're going to fully, move from just a launchpad to an actual layer 1, but things might get interesting. We'll see how things will play out for this virtuals thing, but the ecosystem actually started to pick up a little bit here. As you guys can see, some upcoming agents, the launchpad, their new Unicorn Launchpad seems to be live. I don't know any launches. I haven't been doing no research into the virtuals trenches. Haven't checked out none of the new launchpads. Altcoins, you got Burnt Bot, Auto AI, Monkey Paw, Shop X, Cicada. So these is like 4 that they got up here. Maybe they're going to have more. And another agent that's on ETH, Stratos. Okay, so it seems like they're building out the ETH side of things too. You guys can see Base, right? Of course, they're going to have a lot of Base projects on here just because of the fact that this is where they started from. This is going to be like their first country, maybe their main country, right? And then you got Solana as well. How's the Solana ecosystem looking for them? Yeah, they got a lot of Solana plays here too. But in terms of the base ones, actually, hold on, give me 1 second. My secondary computer just went off. Got to turn it back on here. If you guys got any comments, let me know while we in here right now. Taking this quick little break here. Just got to make sure everything is running well on this side. There we go. There we go. Now everything is live on this side. Make sure the back end is good. Check the comments before we continue on here. See if there's anything. Yeah, nothing on retake. Yeah, okay, but we still live on retake. I see we got 3 watchers on retake. What's good, guys, on retake? You guys let me know if you guys got any questions there too. All right, now let's continue on. So yeah, virtuals got their thing going on. You got the agents that's looking pretty good. VPay is the biggest gainer as of right now at an 800% gain. Now, I don't own any VPay, but this agent, the agent to agent payment, the X402 is getting pretty hot. VPay right now, check it out. It had a big candle. I'm starting to see a lot more people talk about this. It had a big candle in the past 24 hours, up 100% right now. I wouldn't even buy on this candle. I gotta wait to everybody take their profits because they was down here. I don't even know what market cap that was. They was down here and it just exploded. But it's essentially global utility token for VPay, which they're going to be doing an Omni Bank. I don't know what an Omni Bank is. I got to do research on this one because I'm telling you, I've been out the virtuals ecosystem for so long. I've only held 2 right now, which is Wire and RCAT. Those are the only 2 virtuals plays I've really been holding on to. Now, I'm going to have to start getting back into the virtuals ecosystem. And I'm telling you, these guys just know how to just bring up some attention, always bring up some attention. I do see another comment here. Let me go on to here. A0X up 120, not 100, but 28% today. There's actually some news. People aren't talking about it. Actually, I'm going to show you guys. People aren't talking about it, but I kind of went back and forth a little bit with the founder right here. So he's talking about agents right now. When he going to announce the big news? I seen it already. He says when, you sneaky little thing. I know. If you guys don't know, It's not even, if you're not in the live, you probably won't even see it unless you're doing some digging. Coinbase pretty much put them in their portfolio. Let me see if I can bring this up on the back end. Make sure I get it right. What's going on with Jesse and retake? We're going to talk about Jesse. We're going to talk about retake. I don't know what you meant. Is something going on with Jesse? Did I miss something? Let me just get this real quick. Coinbase Ventures. I just want to show you guys this real quick. Coinbase Ventures. Because most people have missed this one. They haven't seen it. And I did. Here we go. Here we go. So when you guys go look into the Coinbase Ventures portfolio, first thing you see, A0X, now a part of the Base ecosystem fund. They have invested into it. I don't know how much they did, or if they're going to announce it very soon. But that has me pretty happy for A0X. And Jesse got his own agent up there. I'm waiting to see if they're going to get that, that Brian clone up there as well. You guys can see it kind of went up, man. Not too bad. You guys could have got this on the lows for a while. I even had it in my, risky low cap base videos. The trenches is hot, man. You gotta, on the base ecosystem, you really got to do your research. You really got to go digging for the alpha to find some good low caps. Because a lot of these, they come out and you can find them at very, very cheap prices before some of your favorite content creators on Twitter, or even I even talk about it. You just got to do research on the base ecosystem. A lot of opportunities here to make some good money. A lot of opportunities. So things look good for A0X. We'll see how things will play out for that right now. But yeah, what's going on with Jesse? We're going to talk about retake a little bit later, because we're going to talk about Zora. Live streaming went live on Zora. Well, it's in beta. It got rolled out to some people. A0X, yes. So yeah, things is looking good on that side of things. Now, where was we? So we talked about VPay. Wire, I told you this is the one I'm holding. Wire is looking very good here. Still at an 8.8 million market cap. And Nick Plays Crypto. He's another, big virtuals content creator, advocate. He was also in their Twitter space. I was in the Twitter space. I was listening in. They made it public. They're partnered. We already knew they was partnered with Circle, and they're partnered now with Tether. And then I don't know who this is. Anchorage. I don't know who that is. But it seems like they're building out, and I'm pretty bullish on Wire. So I'm going to be holding this for a little bit. And if you guys probably even missed it, hold on. Before we go to the last one. RCAT. It is down 25% the past 24 hours. But this is a good buying opportunity. I told you guys don't buy on those big candles. You might be wondering what this big candle is right here. Let's see if we go onto their Twitter page and they show it immediately. I should have had this pulled up. I definitely should have had this pulled up already. But yes, Ethereum has mentioned them, not retweeted them, has mentioned them, and they are going to be live. Their app is going to be live at DevConnect, right? The app showcase this November. So we got like a few more weeks of October. Their app is going live. Yes. So I am holding RCAT until November. I'm going to see if we get a nice little trading opportunity off of this. So it's only at about a 1.2 million market cap. There's not much you need to do. You could throw a few $100s into this. These agents, you got to play with low money. You can see how high it was at before. I don't know what market cap is at. Let me see. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. On CoinGecko. So let's see the market cap of all-time high. Actually, it seems like it was already over there. 2.6, so it's still fairly cheap. I think this got some legs. You can see Wire's at about 8 million market cap. This should be around there as well. They're also in that Circle partner program. I don't know if they mentioned it on their Twitter here. Let's see. I don't know if they mentioned that on their Twitter. Do they mention that they're a part of the Circle? I'm pretty sure I had talked about this in a video a while back. It's probably deep. Yeah, like I said, I should have pulled all this up already. Yeah, I screwed up. But yeah, they're part of the Circle program, anyways. They're part of the Circle program. So this is another one to watch out when it comes down to agents. Akala's still there. Akala. Oh my god, I forgot all about Akala. That's Polkadot. Oh my god, boy. You're gonna bring me back to my Polkadot days, which was only just a few years ago. Yo, I was so bullish on Polkadot, man. They did me dirty. Sorry, A0X, not retake with Jesse. Oh, okay. You mean the Jesse bot on A0X? Yeah, I think Jesse needs to talk more about his agent on A0X. I feel like still people don't know too much about that. Crypto Land, what's good? Welcome in. The Big E, what's good? What's that? Tanjiro this time? You got I forgot. There's too many animes I be watching. I forgot what is this one. What's your icon again? The last time you had solo leveling. What is this one now? Is it Tanjiro? Yeah, I'm confused. I forgot. It's confused. Have you been watching Gachi Akuda? Man, there's some fire anime going on right now. Some fire anime. Let me check retake if there's any comments there as well. Frank Ocean, what's good, bro? Spitting. Henderson, GM. It's afternoon for me. What's good, guys? What's good? Demon Slayer, yes. Is Demon Slayer? What was the other one? 7 Deadly Sins. Yeah, it's too much. Now where was we? So we talked about Arcat, we talked about Wire. Another one that probably should be on your radar that's actually starting to creep up a little bit. This was back early. This is like the first run up for AI agents, Gecko. If you guys remember this one, I forgot. I think it got to like a 30 million market cap or something like that. But the team couldn't really do too much with it for legal reasons, obviously. So they pretty much gave it to Base Inc. Now, I've never paid attention to Base Inc. I don't even know who these guys are, but they seem to be connected to Aerodrone and Alexander over there. So this could be another agent to start watching just to see what they're going to be doing. There's a lot of new agents that's going to pop up too. So like I said, it's time to probably look back into the virtuals agent space just to see if there's any low caps we can find that we could take off, because I believe, I've been telling you guys I was bullish on ACP. It didn't seem like ACP played out the way I wanted to, but if everything that they're talking about they're building now, also another one that we cannot forget at these prices, we cannot forget. I gave you that one video where I think game could be another sleeper if it becomes like the brain for robotics, because they've been hinting at robotics a lot. I showed you guys the plays that the virtual ventures have invested into. Could I bring it up? Let me see. Virtual ventures. This is their VC arm for the virtual side of things. They invested into a play called Prisma. Do they got it up here? They invested into Prisma. Let me see. This one, Prisma. So it's not out just yet, but you can see here they raised $11 million, including virtuals down there. And there's another play, I think it's what is this one? BitRobot. There you go, BitRobot. This is another one that's connected to Prisma. They finally retweeted virtuals. I don't know if virtuals invested into these guys yet, but with robotics heating up, and I think virtuals going to include something with robotics. Maybe they use the game SDK as a robotic SDK for the brains and things like that, trying to compete with what Peak is doing with their SDK. Oh, and speaking of Peak, speaking of what's going on Peak, Robot Stack here also did migrate to Peak recently too, and it is up. What is it? Let me see. It's up decently. It's not too crazy. Let's look. Where's the tweet? There it go. They moved over to Machine Dex. Remember, I told you guys, if you guys get into that Peak ecosystem, start trading on some Peak plays, you guys got to do it on the Machine Dex. If you guys used any decks already, you guys already know how to use Machine Dex. They got some plays up there already. Silencio being my favorite. Show is now a robot is up there. They got some other ones. and a project that looks scammy. I called it out yesterday. I had to cut it. They was talking about they was going to launch on here too, but I already cut it, so I'm not even going to talk about it in this thing here. Codex, I know some of you guys, when it comes down to robotics, you guys like this one. So they're building out over here. Keep an eye out on here. Just do some transactions on machine decks because they don't have a token. So if you possibly, do some transactions, possibly even, add some liquidity up here, if/when they announce a token, they may do a little airdrop. And you may get rewarded. You may get rewarded. CB portfolio had a collar. I did the parachain auction to get that. Oh yeah, the tree. Those parachain auctions, man. I won't lie, during the bear market, I did get one of those parachain auctions, and actually I deposited onto my, what was the wallet name again? I forgot the wallet name. It was the gaming play on Polkadot. I forgot the name of it too, but I got a nice little, I got my holdings back because pretty much during that time, if you guys participated in a parachain, so if you gave like $1,000 in Kusama or Polkadot, you would get that back plus the tokens. So I got that. Bear market was nice, and I was like, all right, cool, and I sold everything. What happened to Dot? I thought Gavin was the one too, yo. If you go look at my previous Dot videos, man, you guys got to go back though. It's like you guys got to go to like the playlist for Polkadot I had. Man, I honestly don't know, man. I was a big supporter of Gavin and Polkadot. You guys can even see who's following me on Twitter. There's a lot of Polkadot devs out there that was following me. I'm not gonna talk bad about them because I gotta come back. Maybe I'm hoping they make a comeback. They do got a potential ETF. I actually even thought one of their companies, I forgot the name of the company, they was bidding to buy TikTok. This was actually last year too. I think I made a video on it when they was looking to buy TikTok. That's why I thought Polkadot was gonna come back. Oh, Crypto Land became a member. Welcome to the membership group. Welcome. The better membership group is my Patreon group. That's essentially where you guys can get into my Discord. The altcoin chasers, you guys can get in there, see all the plays. Right now, there's a deal going on, for October there. You guys can see all the plays here. If you want to look at the Zora ecosystem, we got into Docker at 650K market cap. You can see when I post them, so it's not like I'm just editing them. You can see the post. That was 2 months ago, right? 2 months ago we got into Docker. Coinage just this month here. When it comes down to the virtual side, what's some virtual plays we got into? Let's see if it loads up here. And it's not flocking over. Ethy, 540K market cap. So yeah, we doing a lot of things on the Discord side. So if you really want to get more out of being a member, join the altcoin chasers. Now where was we? All right, nice. We're gonna talk about nice. It's at $24 million market cap right now. Not too bad. If you guys don't know, Coinbase did also invest into this. It is down 18% from its all-time highs, which was just 29 days ago. There's a lot more talks coming from this because it seemed like they're changing from micropayments to internet capital markets, which is only on Solana right now. Excuse me. It's on Solana. I'm starting to notice a lot of, narrative that was getting hot on Solana is starting to make its way onto Base in a different way, of course, right? Solana has internet capital market. You guys had, what was it? The Believe app. What else you had up there? Colat. Yeah, there's a few ICM plays up there. And now it looks like Nice is going to do ICM on Base. Of course, when it comes down CCM, which is Creator Capital Markets, you guys already know that's with Pump. Zora is already doing that. Now they already introduced live streaming. You got Retake also with CCM. So yes, we are having our own narratives, our cycle of narratives that Solana has. And I think it's going to be better as well. Because Solana, there's a lot of pump and dumpers over there. Right. So looks like they're going to be onto the side of ICM with with Nice. Also, there's a potential that they might get integrated into Zora for tipping. Who knows? right? But we'll see how that plays out. And of course, they're building out an agent. It's called the Nice agent here. So a lot of things is happening with Nice. I don't own any Nice, but this is a perfect time to really start looking into Nice right now, where it's at $24 million market cap. It could be at a 50 million, 60 million, who knows? Give it time. Of course, things is playing out. So things look good for Nice as of right now. And let's get into the Zora side of things. The Zora side of things. Let me see before we go into Zora. Somebody's calling me. Who the hell is calling me? Always when I go live, someone wants to call me, man. The JS wallet. No. It was the sub wallet. Sub wallet. I actually see it up here. The sub wallet. Yes. The sub wallet was pretty much what I was using. The JS wallet was trash because you could not. You had to connect to what was this Polka.js. Oh my god, I hated this thing right here. Let me show you guys, because I still got it up here. It's a bookmark too. This is how much I was into the Zora ecosystem. But yes, oh my god, things were so tough to navigate when it comes down to Polkadot if you didn't really know how to do certain things, and it got tough over there. But the sub wallet made it actually a little bit easier. Now I still haven't even paid attention to Polkadot in a long time. Hopefully they come back, man. Hopefully they come back. Joe, I'm new here. What's a good price to enter Zora? What's good, Joe? Hope you're not the guy from the Netflix show. You? Man. Zora. I want to say, you got to see if there's going to be a pullback. We got to look at the overall market. You can see right now, Zora has been holding that, what has happened in this entire market. Crazy. It's holding up pretty nicely. You can see. Let's look at the price chart. Look at the past 7 days here. Good Robinhood announcement. Runs up to about 11 cents. Comes right back down to about 6 cents. This was right around the time of the whole crash. And from there, it recovered. It recovered while some of these other altcoins haven't recovered just as much yet. So Zora has been looking pretty strong. Maybe you want to wait to see what the unlock is happening at the end of this month. If the market is bullish, it's going to eat up that unlock pretty easy. If there's a big crash, that unlock may affect it a few cents. Who knows? But it's hard to tell. Right now, we've been called out Zora. We got into that Zora play. What was it? 40 million market cap or so? Something like that. We called out Zora early when they started doing that day one stream. That's when I knew Zora was going to get real out there. So yeah, we've been nice on Zora. The Zora ecosystem, the trenches is nice on Zora. I seen earlier today. It's not confirmed yet, but it looks like some type of dating show is coming onto Zora. Oh my god, it had me rolling. It's like it kind of reminds me of Pop the Balloon. If you guys ever watch Pop the Balloon, it's gonna be pure comedy if they actually do a dating show. Let me see if I can bring it up here. Is it sip or skip? Sip or skip. There you go. This one, it just literally launched. Pretty much you could tell by the title what it's possibly going to be about. It's going to be some type of dating show something related to dating. And when it comes down to crypto, I feel like there's so many awkward people in here that this is going to be so comedy. It's going to be so much comedy. So I can't wait to see if this is actually going to be a show. So yeah, that one is there. Where was I? And like I said, live streaming is going up on Zora right now. Bill, he said he's going to be going live at 2:30 p.m. PST. That's probably right now. I don't even know. He should be going live very soon. This is one of like a base content creator. He's even live on Retake, so he's going to go live on all of this. You guys can see he got it up here. Now, I already signed up for the wait list, so I can't wait for it to come. I'll be live streaming on here as well as Retake. Let me check out Retake, talking about Retake. Not him. That last season was okay. It was okay. Henderson, tough. Yeah, I don't know what was tough. Back to where it was at. Yeah. So now Go follow me on go follow me on Zora. I do have my creator coin up here. Nothing too crazy in terms of market cap. I do post up here. I will be live streaming on here, of course. So if you want to catch me live, you guys got to go find me on Zora too. Today I did drop a video on essentially the creator coins that you guys got to go pay attention to. You guys could check it out on Twitter, or you guys could check it out on YouTube right now, right? It's live. I talked about coinage, I talked about Docker, I talked about ZXBT, propaganda, MP1, board, right? And at the bottom, I said you gotta add Zora TV to this list, right? So right now, with live streaming going, it's gonna go live very soon. It's in beta right now. And of course, you just seen I joined the wait list. I think content creators that are, they have their own big community, whether it's on X, YouTube, or Retake, and on Zora. Once they start to go live, you guys can get a pretty good trading opportunity out of this right now. I was a part of trading. I'm trading on my alt account on Zora, and I did get my first payout just from trading, some hot things on the Zora ecosystem. This is just to show you that there's opportunities that you can find in the Zora ecosystem by just, learning how to play things that pop up. And now with live streaming that's going to pop up, that means the live streaming content creator coins may start to catch a bid. So looking into the top creators, of course, pretty much all the top creators are the ones I'm pretty bullish on and talked about. I'm going to talk about a few of them at the end in terms of like what I'm looking for when it comes down to investing into these Zora projects, right? You got Docker up here, you got coinage up here, propaganda, right? Zora TV. Now let's get into the live streaming part of things. Now that live streaming is going to be up there, people are going to be trading these content creator coins pretty much while they're live as well, especially if they got a big audience. Zora TV is a nice little beta to the actual Zora token. This is from the actual people that live streams on Zora TV, the Zora page, these two guys over here. This thing came out yesterday. Let me see if I can pull it up on deck screener. On here, sometimes it actually doesn't let me go into deck screener for some odd reason. But looking at it here, you could have had this opportunity on the low because no one actually knew if this was going to be the real one connected to it. We called it out for the Discord guys, not early yesterday. We called it out earlier today. Once I noticed that it was from these guys, we got in, what was it? Yeah, 2 million market cap, and it did run up to about 4.5 million market cap. But you guys could see, you guys could have got it. Is it last night? Yeah, actually it was earlier today then. Yeah, actually last night, last night, right? You guys could have got it at a pretty cheap price because no one knew it was connected to these guys. I said once they go live and they actually talk about it, there's going to be a good trading opportunity off of it. I still hold my tokens because, like I said, this is a pretty good beta play to the actual Zora token. And I think they're going to keep posting clips up here. So we'll see how it's going to, probably go out, play out with this one. Next up here, you got 11 a.m. These guys have a pretty big podcast, right? Pretty big crypto podcast, a daily show on business of crypto. You can see here, they always posting up here. They're going live. So if these guys decide to go live, there's another trading opportunity at a $1.8 million market cap. Don't own this. But if I do see a trading opportunity, I'll probably take it just to trade it. You can see the founder of Zora actually owns the token here. Let me see. Does Jesse own some? Yeah, Jesse owns some too. So yeah, this is not a bad trade if you guys want to take it. You guys can see I also do follow them on Twitter, right? Let this load up here. I do follow them. I think I don't know if they're big on, I don't know if they have their own YouTube channel or is it just a Twitter thing. But either way, these guys do make some good content with their live streams here. So that could be another trading opportunity. Late night on base. This is from the guy I just showed you guys, Bill himself. He does have a big following. He does live stream on Retake. So he's going to be live streaming. I don't know if he's live streaming right now, actually, but he's going to be on Zora too. Let me see if I refresh this and if it tells me that he's live. Nah, I don't know if he's live yet or not, but it's another trading opportunity. This one ran up to like 2 million. I do know he has a token also on Retake. That's another issue I think that we're going to have to, well, Jesse and Retake and Zora are probably going to have to address very soon. They're going to have to combine creator coins, because I do have a coin on Retake too. You can see it there, and I have a coin on Zora, so they got to combine the two, so there's not too many split communities out there. So that's one thing they're going to have to do. But yeah, he's up here. Bankless, you guys should already know who Bankless is. Pretty much the biggest, I think, if not, yeah, I think it's the biggest media outlet on crypto right now. I just showed you guys their video for virtuals. They're up here with 274,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if these guys, I think this is probably the best opportunity when it comes down to like checking out creator coins that are going to be live streaming. If these guys announce that they're going to be live streaming on Zora, this is a big opportunity to just trade it. Honestly, I don't own any of these right now, but I can see an opportunity to trade this. It's under $1 million market cap. Wow, you can see no hate to Bill. He doesn't have as big as a following as Bankless, so he's at 1.5. Same with 11 a.m. 1.8. Bankless should at least be at 2 mil, maybe even 3. But we'll see if your subscriber count actually relates to your market cap. That's always going to be a question. So I do like this one, but I do think once they go live that there's going to be a interest with that one, right? So you guys can look into that one too. Coinage, you guys should already know about Coinage. We've talked a lot about Coinage on this channel, even in the video today. These guys are another media outlet, and if you guys don't know, it is backed by the co-founder of Netflix. You can see the post here, and the thing is, they said here they're going to be going live with them on the 21st. So what you got, 7 days from now that they're going to be going live, and in between that, you're going to have Jesse that's also going to be live on their page as well. They got their own flywheel. You can look into the whole flywheel that they got going on. They got they got their coinage token, the NFT, and I think they have a Solana token too. So check out the whole flywheel. Right now, I'm not betting against the co-founder of Netflix, so I do own Coinage, and if they decide to go live on Zora, that's also going to be pretty big there. Let's see if there's any other comments before we continue on. Let's see. Is Retake? Any comments on Retake? No comments on Retake. Oh, my watchers dropped on Retake. Okay, you guys gotta start watching on Retake. All right, no comments there. So let's continue on. Last one. Now we talked about all the live streaming ones pretty much, right? So you guys already seen all the live streaming plays. Now, when it comes down to me invested into the Zora projects, it's probably gonna be different from what you see for Docker. Docker is just like investing into like content creators in Zora on the Zora ecosystem that they believe provides value. Now for me, for you to provide value to me and my portfolio, I want to see a dev that is building something unique and just not posting, just not going live or whatever it is. I actually want something unique when it comes down to the Zora ecosystem. So the first play I'm now very heavy on, you guys already know I'm pretty heavy on Docker, right? Now I'm heavy on propaganda here. They're building out basically mini apps and mini dapps on Zora. You can see here, tagline right there, every post is an app. You can see they got piggy bank, they got the bookie app here, and this is their tweet. Seems like everything is going to go live tomorrow. I don't know what's going to go live tomorrow, so I just know I'm in there, they're a little private group. He has hinted at a lot of things. Hold up, I should go onto his page to show you guys, but 97% complete, and they said tomorrow. So if you guys go look, that's today. We'll see what things is going to play out for propaganda. But going on to Bobby, looking at Bobby here, he put out this tweet here. This is October 1st. This is what when it comes down to propaganda studio update. The revenue, they made $174,000, which is up 41%. That's huge. They didn't launch any products yet, right? Planned launches they had 4. Client deliverables shipped 21. Service versus product revenue 100 to 0. So they're going to continue to update things, and I want to see what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm pretty bullish on Bobby here. He's an ex-COINBASE guy, so yes, I'm bullish on him. The token could go high, and I believe also if they're building something on Zora, right? A unique proposition, a unique DApp, something on Zora, right? I actually do think these have more of a potential to go higher in terms of market cap than just being a content creator, just being a creator coin. This is the ones I can see go up to like, 20 million market cap, maybe even 50 million on the high end, right? And for that also, I think Zora needs to hit about $1 billion market cap so we can see some very good runners. Right now, we're seeing some, $1 million to $10 million runner. Well, not all of them. How many? I think only a few of them got up here. Yeah, Docker hit 10 million. Coinage hit 10 million. I think these guys hit 10 million too. Same with the ZXBT, but now you can see they're all down. So we'll see how those will play out. Another one that I wanted to talk about, yes, is ZXBT. Right now it's pretty cheap right now. Pretty cheap. Let's refresh this and see what the price is at. A 3 million market cap right now. Going into here right now. So what did my music just stop? Why my music stop? Let me check what's going on with my music here. The music, okay. Let's continue on here. So content platforms like Zora work on network effects. They are doing something for ZXBT. I don't know exactly what it is, but he has hinted at it on a few tweets. Let me go pull that up. Where are you? There you go. Content plus markets plus attention equals ZXBT. They got a big announcement coming very soon. I don't know what it is, but this is the first AI agent on Zora creating its own content. And another thing I find it pretty interesting, this is coming from 0x Wives. The entire Masari team is on ZXBT. They're pretty bullish on them, and many of them are also extremely early to AI XBT and also still hold. I want to know what is being cooked up with ZXBT. Is it going to be something similar to AI XBT for like the Zora side? I don't know, but Masari team, a lot of members of the Masari team hold ZXBT, so I actually added a little bit to my allocation on the ZXBT just to see what's going on. Because if things could get pretty interesting for these guys, whatever the announcement is, I want to be a part of it. I don't want to miss out. I don't want to feel like I don't have enough. So we'll see how ZXBT plays out in the upcoming weeks here, right? Another one that's not being talked about too much is because people are still trying to figure out what is going on. But I've gotten into this at a 400K market cap. It got up to about 1.2, 1.5 million market cap, if I'm not mistaken. But they are doing something with art, connecting coins. It's interesting. I just don't know what it is yet. You can see on their website here, whatever it has to do with art that's connecting all of the coins together. And already they've been hinting at it a lot here. Connection coins coming very soon. Where's he at anyways? Where's the dev at? The dev seems to, him, Ripe. This is the dev here. Ripe is the dev. He also have his own content creator coin on Zora, but he has built, I do know he has built a coin that actually, destroys itself as you guys trade it. Yeah, a coin that erases itself as it's traded. This is the liquidity layer. He got his own NFT collection up here, the Optimus collection, and sold out. So this guy's been deving a lot of different things here. So this is why I'm looking at projects on Zora that the devs are actually building something for, or connecting Zora somehow, doing something unique, not just posting content up there, but actually building something, because those are the ones I actually can see going very high in terms of price, right? So yeah, these are the things I'm looking at when it comes out to the Zora side. The live streaming coins, those are just going to be trades, of course, in and out. That also helps you within the trading competition. I don't know if they announced the trading competition yet. Let me see, weekly traders up here. I don't know if they announced the trading competition up here, but you can see I don't even got a score on this account, but I'm on my alt account. On my alt account, traded things. But Dishwasher, I think he won last week, and he also was on a Zora live stream. You guys, Zorb here, so people are taking part of the trading competitions. And one of the best ways you're going to be able to do that is with the next thing that's going to be kicking up, which is going to be the live streaming part. You could trade these live streaming coins and be a part of the trading competition. You see, now I won $1,000. You got to be a part. I think you got to be in the top 30 to get some money. I think that's the top 50, I think, or top 100. I don't know. I think top 100 gets a 500 or something. I don't even know the ranking, but I do know the top 30 you get 1,000. Top 20 you get like 1,500 or 2,000, something like that. So yeah, you guys can figure out how to become a part of the trading competition, which isn't too bad here. Joe, what's my top pick? My top pick for the Zora ecosystem. The easiest way you could get access, it's easier when I normally just say Docker, but again, like I said, what is going on here? Like I said, I'm changing the things. Docker is good as the fund for for Zora, as they're going to be invested into a bunch of these content creators. You can obviously get access into, well, not access, but actually just trade these guys. You can see their treasury, just under $1 million in treasury value. But if you're going to ask me, it's pretty much going to be the same thing that these guys have as their number one holding. Propaganda, you can see they own $206,000 worth of it. The next one that's pretty high up there is NP1. And funny enough, they actually sold a lot of ZXBT. ZXBT was one of their biggest holdings too, so they sold out a lot of ZXBT. Now they only own 14,000. I don't know why they sold out. That you got probably ask the team members themselves if they will actually answer that. But they sold out a lot of this. It comes at an interesting time, especially when the dev says they got something cooking up, and Masari holds a lot of it. So I don't know. Maybe they just sold a lot of this to get into propaganda, because propaganda, they know something about propaganda that we don't know. I don't know. So right now, if you had to choose one into the Zora ecosystem, I'll say just clear cut follow what Docker is doing. $206,000 into propaganda is nothing to laugh at. Who else is like their biggest holders? Who else is their biggest holders here? Zero X Wives, who also holds a lot of ZXBT too. So yeah. What else up here? I don't know who else is up here. Does Jesse own any? Oh no, Jesse doesn't own any yet. I did see him in the comment telling Jesse to buy some. So yeah, if they own about 200,000, yeah, I'm not going to bet against it right now. They know something that the public doesn't know just yet, and we'll probably find out tomorrow. So yes, I do have propaganda now as my biggest holding. So hopefully that answers your question there. Let's see if there's anything on retake before we get into retake actually. So yeah, some of you guys probably are wondering how live streaming is going to affect retake now that live streaming is live on Zora. I think this is a perfect time. The way it looked to me when I was looking at these other content creators that got access to the beta, it does look like it's supposed to be kind of like an Instagram like live streaming platform, but it can also look somewhat like TikTok, where you can live stream it, but it's not going to be like a full screen. So I don't know. We'll see when it goes fully live, but retake is a live streaming platform. I don't know if they're backed by Jesse, but Jesse also did say that he will be investing into creators all over base, which is going to be Farcaster, retake, Zora, right? So I did say, depending on how the live streaming looks for Zora, would depend how successful retake will be within the future. So because retake doesn't have the audience that Zora has or the backing that Zora has, so it's interesting, right? But what I can say about retake is they're constantly building right now. They already posted this today, on chain, live, and ready to change how streaming on base feels. So they're going to have a pretty big update coming from what it looks like. It kind of looks like, I don't know, it kind of look at the jumbled up version of this right now, but could look like Twitch or something. they're going to be making more edits. We'll see how it's going to play out. I do think that if Coinbase base Jesse does invest into retake, because Jesse also did say, if you're interested in live streaming, this is one of his older tweets that got me into retake. If you're interested in live streaming, live stream on retake. So he already, was an advocate for retake. So I can't fade it. I think there's potential here. The risk to reward at the market cap it's at, it's not too bad. It's actually very good, honestly. So yeah, maybe we see bigger content creators go on to Zora, and they got their audience already there, and smaller content creators create an audience on retake. Who knows? But creator capital markets is getting interesting on base. I can tell you that. So yeah, the base trenches is hot. Make sure you're in base. Everything is looking good right now. The Zora ecosystem is looking fire. Base overall is just looking fire. If you guys got any other comments or questions or concerns, let me know before we get up out of here. I went live for about an hour or so. All right. We should be live again on Thursday too. So yeah, make sure you guys get in that Patreon group. If you guys want to get more alpha, take advantage of the discount that's going on Patreon for October. We're getting into hella plays out there, and you guys don't want to miss it, especially once this market corrects itself. It's going to get very bullish. Yes. So join that Patreon group. Links is going to be in the description and comment section down below. And I will check you guys probably on Thursday with Jay. Peace, YouTube.